full time. England's second match in Euro 2012. It has finished England 0, Scotland 0, and gonna try and not be too biased towards England here. I'll probably be praising a lot of Scotland in this because, I mean, a lot of people, don't get me wrong, like, first half I was fuming, and second half I kind of just settled down a little bit because you've got to remember this fixture, it got played like a derby, and if I'm being honest, Scotland, they wanted it a bit more than England, and if they had better players on the pitch, then, like, if Che Adams could finish his dinner, we'd be in big trouble, that's for sure. A draw in the grand scheme of things, because we beat Croatia. It's not a terrible result, but the performance for England was terrible, absolutely terrible. Harry Kane, absolutely awful. He's playing way too far deep. I just don't understand it at all. I think he was right to be taken off. I think he should have been taken off for Calvert-Lewin. How Raheem Sterling got full of 90 minutes, I will never know. And who else am I missing? Foden getting taken off for Grealish, I think that was stupid. Grealish coming on, absolutely, but not for Phil Foden for me. It was just lethargic, and Scotland, they deserved that point. They fully deserved that point. They played with passion, they played with pride, they played for their country. A lot of Scottish fans came up to England, came up to London over the last couple of days. You know, see the scenes in Trafalgar Square. And fair play to them, because their team has made them proud today. They really have. They needed to get something out today to stay in the tournament. They've got the point. They could have arguably got all three. But from an England standpoint, it's just lethargic. It was poor. But like I said, we got the win against Croatia, so it isn't exactly disastrous. However, there'll be a lot of question marks. And if you want to win a major tournament like this, you've got to be putting in better performances like that. But when you come up against the Portugals, the Germanys, it's going to be a lot more difficult for England. But they come up against a really gritty Scotland side that really didn't want to get beat today. Like I said, it's the old enemy. It's Scotland. It got played like well, I'd like to say a North London derby, but it weren't a North London derby, it was a derby, because it was England versus Scotland. It was one of the oldest rivalries going, England versus Scotland. So, fair play to Scotland. Kieran Tierney, man, I see him in an Arsenal shirt each week. I know how good the guy is, and I knew he would make a difference if he started for Scotland. He was immense today for Scotland, as well as Andy Robertson, of course. Billy Gilmore, young kid from Chelsea, of course, he played brilliantly for Scotland. There's a lot of good standout performances. Even McTominay playing in a back three centre-half was brilliant for them. Like I said, I'm an England fan. I don't want to be praising Scotland like this, but I'm just telling you guys the truth, as unbiased as I can. Scotland deserved something from this game, and fair play to them. England, they weren't good enough. The biggest chance they had was John Stones, who hit the post. Reece James cleared that ball off the line. Scotland had a couple of decent chances, and I think England will come out of that game today happy with a point. I really do, because we could have been a lot worse. Czech Republic and Croatia drew earlier, so it's still in our hands. It's still very much in our hands. I will be at Wembley next Tuesday to watch England versus Czech Republic, so you will get my reaction live at Wembley, so look out for that one. But like I said, it's still very much in England's hands for the group, but we have to improve massively if we want to beat that Czech Republic side, who seem to be doing quite well themselves. But let me know what you thought in the comments down below. Poor performance from England. Could have been a lot worse, I think, but if you want to win this tournament, you got to play better than that. Fair play to Scotland, they deserve their point. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Am I being too harsh on England? Or am I giving the Scots too much praise? Let me know in the comments down below. Like this video if you want to subscribe, if you are new. And I'll be back for any Arsenal transfers or the next England game. So yeah, look out for that. Take care and peace. Also, quick one before I go. That's why we signed Kieran Tierney up to a new contract today. But that will wrap it up for me. Like this video if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you're new. I'll be back for the next one. And England, mate, you need to step up. Gareth Southgate, what are you doing?